Good morning, everyone. It's a pretty nice day out here today. We're supposed to trend less humid and cooler as the week goes on, so that works, but it's not too bad out here right now. No workout at the gym this morning because of Don's colonoscopy procedure today. We'll head out shortly after 10:30 for Cary, where this place is. Hi, Gray. Hi. Hello, sweet pea. She popped the camera. Here you go, honey. Hi, come here. Good girl. Good girl. You ready to go out? He goes, yeah, I'm ready. Oh, let me tell you, 6:30 this morning was a little rough. Oh, I waited till it got nice and daylight out here. No reason to rush out sooner. Hi, Morris. Go say hi to Stripe. Morris, come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come see Mama. Come on, Morris. Good morning. Hi. Hey, bud. Good morning. I don't see any rain in the forecast, so I am going to have to start to be careful about making sure things are wet enough. But the temperatures aren't going to be scorching, so that helps from worrying about brutal drying out. We've got just over an hour till we head out, and I got the parts that I need to finish up the last little bit on this house, so that's what I'm going to do. I doubt it'll take 15 minutes. Okay, I can't call her done yet because I'm missing a couple of parts still that are out for delivery USPS this afternoon. But the roof is done. The side slopes are on both sides. I fixed the flower pots up here. And I did put the one slope here, but this arch and the dome and the two lime green pots to make this even are coming this afternoon. So I can't call her done, and I can't take my final pictures yet. It's like I rattled the food can. She goes, Mom, I just want some attention. So I got about a half an hour left before we leave, and this is a bin of Legos I got at Guardian Angel in the last 10 days or so. I don't remember exactly which day. And I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm going to open it up and take a look at what's in there. See if I can identify sets like I usually do. This horse stable set seems to mostly be here. When we get home, I'll finish putting that together because I think that's worth it. Here's the little podium. I've put this together before I recognize it. I have the instructions over there. There's some really great, what do I want to call them, decorations, food supplies, minifigures. There's a lot of worthwhile stuff in here. So, yeah, I don't know what other set. This is some sort of a swing. And obviously the van. And this is a real Lego dinosaur that I've never seen before. So that's cool too. I'm finding what you expect to find in Legos that were obviously little girl Legos. There's friendship rubber bands and a whole bunch of like other little toy things in here. Nothing worth saving and donating back, but you know, there's just in boy sets, there's Nerf and batteries and sometimes a screwdriver and you know, these other things. And in little girl sets, I get lots of rubber bands from friendship bracelets and, you know, girl stuff. Well, Don has me driving Robot, or me behind the wheel while Robot drives us into Cary. We're on time. It's a beautiful day out here.
It is.
Can't really tell you what the temperature is yet because we haven't been out of the garage long enough, but 81 is what the screen says.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah.
When I walked into the garage, I couldn't tell a big difference between temperature outside and inside.
And this road here is 35, so Wow, robot slowed a little bit for the train track. Now we know this one is not rough. You can hit it at 40 mile an hour, 50. It doesn't tear up the car, but
Yeah.
still appreciate the car assuming it should slow for the railroad track.
This is true.
Don's ready for coffee.
Yes, I am ready.
And he's
fast.
hungry. He said he's hungry and he's ready for coffee.
Yeah, I feel fine, but just, you know, I'm like, I'm not awake. I'm like, you know, ready for my nap. Wow.
Yep, everything's going good. Car's driving well. So Don is digging his driver's license out from inside his phone case where he keeps it. We're both, well, Don said he wanted a phone case that would hold the license where it was easier to get it on and off. And I know they make those things for cards that go on the back, but that I never feel that secure enough. I think he means, you know, back behind the phone, but
Yeah.
easier to get out. But I'm just, several states, and I can't name which ones, and it's not North Carolina, allow you to put your driver's license in like Apple Wallet in a secure place on your phone and just show your driver's license from there. And I am past ready for North Carolina to do that. I am.
Well, we use it every day, that wallet thing, to get into the gym, because we just scan our gym pass.
Well, that's what Don does. I just have a picture in my favorites, and I keep on putting it up near the top of the favorites by saving a copy of it, and I just scan it from there. But yeah, I guess I could have put it in the wallet thing, and that's pretty convenient too. But the phone app's like the second app on my main screen, and I just go from there. The wallet app, it just works in the background, but I don't even know where that is on my phone without searching for it.
Yeah.
I could move it, obviously. But if you live in a state that lets you put your driver's license in your phone to show it as proof of identity, let me know. I'm curious if it's working well or not, or if that's just a pipe dream I have that might work in North Carolina someday. I mean, I'm at the point now where I think they said Guardian Angel's big store is going to implement the new cash registers on September the 1st. They, you know, did it at Little Angel Thriftronics, and I didn't do that, and Apex, to get all of the bugs out of it. And they feel like they're going to be ready to implement in the big store on September 1st, which it probably also has a little bit to do with that's convenient for bookkeeping, right, to switch over to the new system. But once they do that, the only place in town that I won't have set it up, and yes, Adam, I'm going to look at the Walmart app and see if I can make the app pay at Walmart for me without having to sign up for Apple Pay. But the only place in town then that I shop at on a regular basis that I can't tap to pay will be Walmart. So, I mean, at Whole Foods, I just use the palm of my hand. I don't even need my phone. I set that up because they offered me $10 to do so, and actually it's pretty darn convenient, and it freaks people out when I do it, and I kind of like watching their faces, so I continue to use the palm of my hand. I'm snickering because you would think that the girl whose phone is always on fumes and needing to be charged wouldn't want everything to depend on the phone not going dead, but yet that is the state of things. Eugene Don's like trying to plug in my phone. Please tell me it's over there in my... if I left home without my phone, I'm gonna be in a really bad mood.
Yeah, you did. That's why it didn't switch. When you in the car, I said, "Oh, we're gonna see if it switches."
Oh God! Now I don't have my phone.
Oh my God! I don't know that we can turn around and go back.
No, but what am I gonna read or do while we're?
Use my phone.
Oh, you got the Kindle app now?
Yes, I have the Kindle.
Okay, well, thankfully that means my books can be picked up. Don and I, share. So.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, how did that happen?
I didn't rush you this morning. I just got the car out like normal. The only difference was there's
There's two things that distract me at the house, and one is cats. I stop to pet cats, and two is Legos if I'm in the middle, and so I may have. But what it was is it was almost dead, and I plugged it in on the wall.
Oh, I do remember seeing it
and
on
it's
the wall.
still on the wall is where it is. Dagnammit.
Wow.
Ugh, I was counting on reading my Kindle book or listening to my Audible book.
So, how come the car didn't tell her that you don't have your phone?
Because you unlocked the car because
Well,
you've got your phone.
Well, yeah, but that's all well and good that I unlocked the phone, but when you picked Mary Ann's profile, you manually picked your profile and it didn't click when you did that. It should have said, you know, you're using Mary Ann's phone, but I can't talk to her contacts or I can't connect with her phone. Because normally it gives whoever's driving their phone the priority.
Right.
But I agree that it should, you know, did you forget your phone? Would you like me to, you know, I'm just telling you, maybe your Apple Watch, no, that's right, that's Apple, they don't do that stuff.
Well, that's not exactly true. I don't know, maybe it's in here and it fell on the floor.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Donnie.
Oh no, I'm sincere. I didn't mean that to sound ugly. Yeah, let's
Is
hope.
it down there? Can you see it? Is it on the floor at my feet because it wasn't plugged in and it fell? I'll have to look.
Yeah,
Let me look at the red light.
I do not see it. This is what you look like whenever you're not having to hold on to the wheel. You don't have your phone to keep you distracted. When FSD is driving, this is what it looks like.
If I hold my phone here, the car can't see my phone as long as
she knows.
I know how to beat the system. It's really not a problem.
That's
but
right.
when you need reading glasses, farther away is good. So you know.
I'm so sorry, sweet pea.
What to do.
My phone, she's gonna be cussing me.
Not gonna be cussing you, but you are gonna leave your phone with me at the doctor's office.
I am leaving my phone with you.
Or I may go into serious withdrawal and not be able to get you home.
Yep, I understand.
Not in the car as best as we can tell. And the only other thing I'm gonna say is usually if I leave my phone behind, my watch tells me. So I am just a little surprised that it didn't do that. Okay. Me without my phone is a really sad state of affairs. That's sad. I can't play Pokemon Go. I can't spin a Pokestop.
But we won't have to worry about making any extra trips on the way home. We'll just be going pretty much straight from the colonoscopy place to home.
Well, let me see that I want to make several stops on the way home, but somebody's going to be, I need coffee. I need food. And I'll be like, let me stop at Starbucks. You know, no, I can't buy a cup. I can't.
$10 for a cup of coffee.
It ain't $10. I'll go to McDonald's and you can get a 99-cent. And then
there you go. I'll let you do that.
I have my credit card. I have my purse.
Well, I have.
And you have your wallet.
Well,
Don usually makes me pay.
Yes.
As I carry my stuff. And
I don't have any money.
This is not true. Anyway, I have payment methods, so don't think I can't shop on the way home. Well, this is like really getting spoiled. I haven't had any intervention since I engaged autopilot, and she saved us a minute back there getting on US 1 because she wouldn't get over in the right lane behind those slow cars, and then she just bossed her way into the right lane when she was ready to. So
California driving.
I never would have done that, but I let her do it. It's the only time I had a moment of stress on the entire trip. And then, you know, not only am my hands free and foot free, but she's driving so well, I'm not really worried about anything. You know, with Ruby, I'm still babysitting. I am. This is not like babysitting. This is like the car is actually driving me.
Yep.
So we reckon this used to be a Walgreens or a CVS or something. They put a little bit of a new front on it, and that's about it. Just saying, this is how many people they're cranking out over here today. Plenty. It's a money-making machine. All I got to say is Dawn is way nicer than me.
Well, I mean, it happens. I mean,
Tell them what happened.
So my appointment got canceled because I guess they changed their policy. They don't do Medicare here anymore. You have to go to Clayton for Medicare. And nobody called and let me know any of this stuff. And seriously, they didn't call.
They didn't. And you know, I'm on Don's phone all the time, so if he'd have had a message from Wake Endoscopy that he hadn't picked up, I would have told him.
Well, the thing is, they called 2 other times, and I picked up both times. I have it in my phone.
Yep.
And in fact, I talked to this gentleman. He was the first guy who called. And then the other time was the lady called to fill out all the stuff over the phone, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, and then I called back. The bottom line is they couldn't squeeze me in, so I get to go through it. He was kind enough to give away free kits. This is the expensive stuff. This stuff my insurance wouldn't cover. I had to buy the poor man's solution. And
well, Don could have, but it was like $160 or something.
Yeah, well, I'm too cheap.
Right. I'm just saying. It wasn't, yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough they're going to stick something up my butt. I mean, it's like, it just take my wallet too.
Yeah, well, Don's first response was, this ain't worth going through this again. And then they offered him an appointment on Wednesday, September the 10th.
Right.
And in his phone from the same number, they had started text messaging about his appointment for this appointment, and then we got to go to Clayton next time.
Yeah.
Clayton takes the poor people.
Right, poor people.
It's just like I had
This is Cary, the people with money. They're here in Cary.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, September the 10th, we get to do this. Well, it's not as good in the middle of the week, I guess, because that means you got to do the prep on Tuesday night on a work. You know, it's not a one day and a weekend day, but it'd be okay.
Yeah.
But Don gets to fast again. I just want you to know that because Don fasts so regularly, that he had nothing but water since midnight Saturday night.
Right.
All day yesterday, doing all that stuff for me and Johnny, walking the stairs. All he's had is water. We didn't even take any electrolytes this time. Although I think technically you could have had an LMNT.
I had coffee, black coffee in the morning because I didn't have my coffee yesterday. Because they said I could have coffee.
Right, clear liquids. But there was no popsicles, Gatorade, bone broth, or, broth stuff or any of that. Just water. Water and coffee. Water and coffee. Yeah. Well, you had a Zevia soda because, again, you were allowed to have a root beer.
I had forgot about that.
But Don didn't do any of that sugar crap.
No sugar.
So, anyway, I'm going to take him home and feed him.
Yes, please.
It's noon, and your procedure was for 12:30. So, we're like getting out of here early, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the mower guy, guess he found his next grass to mow. We've been behind him on this back road for a while now. So Don's got the same doctor doing the procedure, but in Clayton. Clayton is in Johnston County instead of Wake County. So the boys had Medicaid for their dentist for a while. It had to do with the divorce and stuff. It's sort of out of my control. But anyway, when we had to go over down to Anger, because Lane and Associates in Fuquay wouldn't see them here in Wake County, but Anger's in Harnett County.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think I would like to understand more about why Medicare patients can't be seen in Wake County, but if you go to Johnston or Harnett or probably Chatham or any of the other surrounding counties, then they can be, people that had the government insurance can be seen. It's just sort of just things that make you ponder what kind of scheme they got going. Well, I got to tell you, I think I said that letting Robot drive will spoil a person. Really spoil a person. Oh, come on. There's nothing there of all these, Oh!
You were bragging on it.
I was.
Jinxed
What
it.
in the world? I did not ask you to go into park in the middle of my driveway. I was going to say it's really life altering.
Well, we know she has a problem
With leaves. I was going to say it's leaves.
They don't like leaves.
No. We've had problems with leaves covering the road and causing confusion before.
Yep.
Don's resting. He's had breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it. I finished pulling the parts that are here for this. It's 95%. It's totally playable. I couldn't sell it as complete. There's supposed to be a tan horse instead of 2 black horses. And every time I find a horse that has the saddle, it's missing the fill-in part when you take the saddle off. Or if it has the fill-in part, it's missing the saddle. It just goes like that. And there's 1 or 2 other pieces. Anyway, like I said, it's not complete enough to sell as complete, but it's totally playable and it's in good shape. So, but I'm not going to mess with the bricks anymore today. I kind of put them over here. It looks like there's a Cinderella thing, a camping thing. There's instructions for something that's definitely not here. And the other thing, Ariel's underwater tower or something, is missing all the important minifigs. But there's a ton of useful decorating kind of bricks. So I'm here working on the Malfoy Manor mock. I've just added 5 chairs in the table and I am building up the windows across the back now. I'm stopping Lego now.
Yeah.
It's time for some meat. I made really good progress. There's a lot of decoration that goes in these alcoves here, but I skipped ahead just a bit to make it so that most of this frontal area is not a house of cards. So, yeah, I'm loving how it's coming along. These little white birds are neat, and the gargoyles, and there's fountains on each side of those alcoves. It's going to be nice.